Okay, the second team is RFID Solutions and MAnuel and Tommy.
Have it here. Good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity to expose my business idea. I hope you like it. My name is Manuel Silve. My partner here is Tommy Leutin. We are proposing very interesting in a new market, new technology called, with our company called RFID Solutions. Basically, what are our goals? Our goal is basically to create a sensor tag that will penetrate different markets to get the data depending of the different markets that we're proposing, which are healthcare, patient tracking, and quality of goods that have temperature and humidity sensitives. These data will acquire with robust middleware and user-friendly user interface that will be easy to use and will adjust to the different type of business that our customers will do. We're concentrating on marketing to business, not individuals. What is our overall system? As you can see for this figure right here, our overall system for this particular market, which is the patient tracking market, will consist on tags located close to the heart and lung to monitor the heart and lung sounds. Our basic sensor tag is the circle to the left, which communicates to the reader by the RF link, and then this reader will communicate with the computer to an Ethernet TCP/IP connection. This is a more simplified block system diagram of the overall system. As you could see, we have to the left, we have the RFID sensor tag. It's communicate with the industry reader through the RF link connection. And then this reader will communicate with the PC through an Ethernet TCP/IP cable. Now, let's take a closer look in the sensor tag. This is a block diagram of the sensor tag. As you can see here, these represent two different types of sensors. The upper left corner, we have the temperature and humidity sensor, and in the lower part, we have the acoustic transducer and the audio signal conditioning, which represent the audio recorder for the heart and lung sound sensor. This will communicate to a multiplexer and an analog digital converter, and this will communicate to a microcontroller. This microcontroller will have different firmware depending of the customer requirements, but one of the basic use of this microcontroller will be to store the data in the EEPROM memory. And then the antenna will send this data through the RF link. Now, the most important part of our project is to produce this middleware between the tag and the reader, and to present it to the user, because these are the main points of our sensor tag, to acquire data and present it to the user which will need it eventually. So this is our block diagram, lab view block diagram, a simple block. This represents a small part of the overall code that we designed for this project. Basically, this part right here will acquire data from the tag. Now, why we choose LabVIEW? Basically, we choose LabVIEW because it's a industry leader in data acquisition. Is definitely like updated every year, and it has really good user interface developed by National Instruments. This is another part. This part basically what it does is process the data and convert it to decimal numbers. This different block will depend on the need of our customers. As we're gonna tell later in our business plan, we're planning to enter the patient tracking business, the healthcare business, and the quality of goods that require temperature and humidity data to storage. So this is a broad array of business, but depending on our customers, we will design individually our system. This represents a basic application of our tag and represents what we want to produce for our customers. For example, this one here is a application that will read the variable voltage of the tag. Depending on our customers, we will have similar applications to meet their needs. This is basically represents the interface or the front panel for the application that I just showed before for the battery voltage. This would be the front panel for the overall system. This RFID sensor system, our parent company, is located in the incubator and is owned by Professor William Carr of NJIT. But as you could see, we have different options depending on what the customer needs. We'll design and create these different applications. We have some results because in our the last quarter, our parent company ourselves designed the prototype for the sensor and humidity tag. As you can see for this picture, there is some raw data of humidity and temperature. In the left, you will see the hexadecimal numbers, which are stored in the EEPROM memory by the microcontroller and are provided by the sensor. And in the right, you will see the conversion to decimal figures, like percentage for humidity and degrees centigrade for temperature. This show a plot of temperature versus time or humidity versus time. As you can see here, it's mostly steady. It has some glitches, some spikes that will represent some change in the temperature or some like noise or different hardware errors in our system. That's why we're continuously improving our data by intense tests and intense verification of our data through our software. Now, what are obstacles? Basically, like all the other RFID industries, one of the main obstacles is the signal absorption, the hardware errors, distance, and interference. This will be tackled by designing better antennas for the tag. Now, let's talk about a little bit about the project management. As you can see, our group consists of 2 members, myself, MAnuel, Silve. I'll be the team leader, and Tommy Leutin, which would be, he's right here with me. I'll concentrate more in the technical part of our business, and here my partner will concentrate more in the business side. So this is the Gantt chart for the future quarter for our system. Now, major milestones. In the last quarter, we delivered the temperature and humidity sensor prototype. In this quarter, we are delivering the software application for all the sensors. Next quarter, we deliver the hard and long sound prototype. And in the next quarter, we develop the moisture sensor prototype. Now, what's our risk management plan? Our risk is to, basically, like I said in the obstacles, the interference and the hardware problems is one of our problems. So basically, we try to tackle these by creating better antennas. And in case of our software, LabVIEW platform will have some difficulties in developing, we'll consult with outside sources. So this is for our business part. Now I'm going to pass to Tommy, who's going to talk a little bit more about this business side of the company.
I'm going to talk about the business part of the company. We basically develop RFID software and solutions and RFID sensor systems, which enhance the value enterprise RFID systems by delivering high-value information about the condition of shipments, products, healthcare practices, and by using RFID standards, we'll leverage the enterprise in infrastructure and staffing. RFID technology has been traditionally used in asset management and equipment tracking applications. The technology is expected to have been potential in drug tracking and applications in following regulatory and legislative development. The security of large deployments across the market. The core benefits of the technology remains focused on safety concerns across the application. The potential for the technology in the healthcare vertical is quite promising, since it would have a great direct impact on the service offerings. The benefits of technology are becoming more apparent with the result of pilot activities. The industry still faced with some certain challenges that must be overcome prior to the widespread adoption. Including establishment of clear adoption path, the creation of data access and sharing standards, the deployment of interoperable standards. The market segmentation. Revenues for the radio frequency identification in the healthcare and pharmaceutical markets are considered to consist of hardware costs and middleware and license fees. Right here, you can see that there's growth in the market, and by 2018, we'll reach $30 billion. And that basically gives us enough evidence that we could see a success for RFID solutions. These applications require varying in mixture and hardware. In this figure, we can see the tag value in different segmentation revenues, such as in healthcare, pharmaceuticals is like $37.7 million. RFID vision for the industry is to combine standardized hardware and components with application-specific software and enterprise mobility systems to offer a unique and secure means to track and trace drug products and medical devices from production to distribution, as well as dispensing. As you can see in this figure, once again shows a breakdown of the revenue forecasts up until 2011. This is the business model. This research includes revenues in terms of hardware prices, software licensing costs, integration charges, and charges for other service agreements such as maintenance. Competition. We have two basic competitors, Evidentia, that provides advanced solutions for optimal cold chain management. They specialize in intertraceability and offers data logging and temperature labels, including high temp recorders and multiple matrix data loggers. They concentrate in quality control aspect of the RFID market. The other being Sensitech, basically a company that offers cold chain solutions for temperature and offers software for data analysis and reporting and consulting. The manufacturing of our components will be done in China or Taiwan. We found that this is the best value in these countries, and we want to work closely with manufacturers that can meet our quality control standards and production numbers and costs. All the system integration will be done in New Jersey. This is our SWOT analysis. It basically gives a breakdown of our strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. We're basically known for having a company that's wide acknowledged for its volume capabilities based on R&D efforts. Okay. There would be aspects of our system that can be infinitely improved. That will be beneficial towards the user. Range of the sensors will be improved over time. The feedback from our beta users will help us improve the needs of the consumer. We will continue to evaluate the existing business process and optimization using the benefits of our technology. It is also important for RFID solutions to offer a broader range of hardware components, enables us to offer product options based on unique situation requirements.
These are repeating our management team. My name, MAnuel Silve, and Leutin will be working on this. And we want to say thank you for your time, and special knowledge to Professor Dewan and all the industry board here, and especially to Professor Will and Carr, who is supporting this project since the beginning. Thank you.